2011, I was the CEO of a youth organization, and we started receiving text messages like this: I'm scared to go to school because I'm going to get bullied, or my best friend is addicted to crystal meth. This is not what my organization dealt with, but because we communicated with about 5 million young people by text, they started connecting with us on a personal level. And we were triaging these messages, just saying, hey, maybe you should talk to your school principal, or talk to your mom, or here's a hotline. And then we got a message from a girl that literally said, he won't stop raping me. It's my dad. He told me not to tell anyone. And then the letters, are you there? And we thought, wow, I can't believe this is happening to someone and that they're so desperate to turn to us. We need to start something, a hotline by text. Crisis counselors are on their laptops. Texters just text. It's not download an app. It's not some new kind of thing that they have to adjust to. It's common usage. And so we launched in 2013. I left that organization and started Crisis Text Line. And we launched, here's the crisis counselor on the right, on the laptop, and the texter is just texting. And in just over 3 years, we've processed 35 million messages. They're primarily about suicide and depression, substance abuse, anxiety, self-harm and cutting, and it turns out you don't need a cape to save lives. 99% of the people who text in, we can what's called de-escalate. Just by text, we can convince them to put the gun in a drawer. We can convince them to go seek help or to look at a breathing gift to calm down. And they're everyday people who we've trained to be crisis counselors to do this. About 0.7% of the time, we need to trigger what's called an active rescue, where we call 999 or 911. We call emergency services and send police or EMT to the home or to wherever this person is to intervene before they kill themselves or someone else. I will tell you that last year we kind of saved Christmas in America because on Christmas Eve a man texted in saying that he wanted to shoot up women and he only felt pleasure when he inflicted pain. He kept mementos. And we located him, and the police arrived at his home to find not only an arsenal of loaded weapons, but a human foot. This is the world's largest mental health data set that's ever been collected. And we're using AI and natural language processes to auto-tag it in real time so we can do two things. One is make us better, and two is make the world better. So we make the world better by aggregating and anonymizing the data. So you can see things like, here's the map for anxiety in the United States. It's primarily the East Coast and California. Surprise. I can also tell you that the worst time of day for substance abuse, anyone want to take a guess? By far, the slide is coming, by far, the worst time of day for substance abuse is very early in the morning. These insights are really helpful for hospitals, police departments, families, schools. We use the data to make us better. I'll give you one quick anecdote. We stack rank based on severity. When we first built this, we knew that people texting in who said the words suicide, die, overdose, we should take them first, right? They shouldn't wait. So we put them in the queue first. And that was pretty good. And then we layered on a machine learning algorithm when we had about 20 million messages and discovered that actually there are thousands of words and word combinations that are actually higher risk than the word suicide. There is one family of words that is 16 times more likely for us to trigger an active rescue than the word suicide. Do you want to take a guess what that word is? What's the most common drug in your house? Aspirin, paracetamol, ibuprofen, Advil, Tylenol. If that word comes in, it's 16 times more likely that we're going to need to call the police than if the word suicide comes in. This is science and data applied to mental health for the first time ever. We've built the stack in the United States, and we want to give it to you. So my question is, how should we do that? Who should we give it to? What countries should we go to? We're going to launch in Canada, the UK, and Australia in the fall. Who wants it next, and how do we do that?